Energy. What is it? Not just work, obviously. It's a thing. Unlike others, my explanation is, there's nothing but energy. And no, it can't be created or destroyed is not just for closed systems. If ever nothing at all existed, nothing could exist now. You can't get something from absolutely nothing at all. So since this exists, existence is the default state in one form or other. And energy is essential for everything. E equals mc squared tells us mass is energy in a very compressed form. A pound of any matter has about 45 quadrillion joules of energy in it. Remove it all and there's no matter left. Atom bombs couldn't exist otherwise, and were created only when this fact was discovered. If you could slowly use all the energy in a pencil, you'd have electricity to run a city for weeks. And nothing left of the pencil in the end. In so-called empty space we can measure energy. Nothing else. We know there's lots of quantum activity, but it's not material. No particles, atoms, or anything we call something. So it's a non-material substance. Some call it nothing, which is absurd considering it can produce quarks, which are what atoms are made of. QFT now tells us there are no solid particles. Only bundled waves of energy in fields. So empty space is quantum fields in equilibrium. So either energy in different forms create the different fields which interact creating all this, or energy is the essential part of a non-material substance we can't identify, measure, or even really sense in any way. I'm going with what we can measure as the source, energy. Nothing exists without it. Nothing could move without it or do anything without it. So to me, energy is all there is. Well, for the equation it's just the number of the speed of light 299,791.819 times itself times the mass equals the energy in joules in the object. It has nothing to do with light or speed in non-moving objects. It's called a conversion factor. In moving objects the equation is different. E equals m2c4 plus p2c2. P is momentum. If P equals 0 then it's E equals mc2. So it's talking about rest mass only. But it all comes from the fact that if you are moving 4 times as fast as something else, your energy is not 4 times more, it's 16 times more. It's the nature of energy. And when you turn mass to energy it travels at the speed of light. It's all in the theory of relativity. Mass is measured by weight here on Earth, but it's not weight. Weight is the interaction of rest mass / compressed energy and gravity. In empty space going 0 miles per hour you have no weight but you still have the same mass / compressed energy. What it tells us is mass is not the matter of an object but the energy of the object. It's obvious matter is destructible. So, Vázquez-Reina is obviously wrong about that. Atoms are what we call matter, but only changeable, as they are made of energy, which can only be changed. And an atom can be harmed. Electrons, neutrons, and protons can be removed from each other and join other systems, or be stray, existing on their own. So individual atoms can be destroyed. In an atomic explosion matter is changed to energy. Mass can't be destroyed, but unlike what was thought before, mass is not matter, it's energy. It can only be transformed. And matter can be created from energy. German physicists created matter from light energy, just as Einstein predicted. Again, QFT has shown there are no solid particles. They are bundled energy waves in fields. QED showed previously that electrons are not individual and exist in an electron field as waves / vibrations. When we started colliding particles we discovered this. If you smash 2 glasses together you get glass debris. But when you smash particles together it's like getting a dog, a knife, and a sink by smashing 2 glasses together. In other words, you get particles that are not in the particles you smash together. Solid things can't do that, but waves can. Frequency. Energy equals HF. Different frequencies can create different particles, like they create different sounds and colors, etc. So it's becoming more and more clear that energy creates matter that acts solid on this level, but isn't the way we think it is. Thanks for watching.